I'm going to show you how I take this simple draft and convert it to a diversified plain weave draft using Huck. So I'm not really sure why diversified plain weave has a different name than a shadow Huck or something like that, because it is basically a Huck structure. And I'm gonna use the Huck lace effect here. If we did Huck blocks, it would require 10 shafts and 10 treadles, either lace or spots. This only requires 6 shafts and 6 treadles, and let's just say I only have an 8 shaft loom. So I'm going to go in here and I'm going to edit blocks, and you can see the traditional 5 thread Huck here. And I'm going to make the unit 3 threads in both the warp and the treadling. And okay, and the question is, do I like this? And the answer is yes. So I'm going to go okay. And now you could weave this just like this, but I'm using the Dye-Lishus cotton, and I'm using a treated and an untreated cotton in both the warp and the weft, and I'm dyeing it after I weave it. So I'm going to make the warp, the thicknesses for diversified plain weave or shadow Huck is thick and thin, so I have 3 threads. My ground thread is going to be thin and my pattern thread thick. And the same is true of the treadling. So the thicknesses are the same. Okay, but now I'm going to go back to the warp and I'm going to make the colors in the same sequence here. So my thin ground threads are going to be white, and my thick pattern threads are going to be my Dye-Lishus cotton, which I'll color code blue right now. And I'll do the same thing for the treadling. The colors are going to be ABA again, but instead of white where I had it in the warp, this is going to stay blue, and I'm going to swap the color sequence. So as far as the thickness is concerned, ABA, it's the same in both, but the colors are opposite. So that's what we're going to get there. This is the thick and thin in the color, and if I wanted to go in and just repeat these so that you can see it in a larger format, I'm going to repeat draft color and thickness. Let's just do 3 and apply that, and do 2 in the treadling. Color and thickness again, apply, and there we are. So that's what your fabric will look like. And that is basically a Huck in thick and thin in a 3-thread unit. So have fun with that.